You doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Nice, good. So we start these promptly at 11, like I was saying. This motivational video is a little bit different. It's not so much like rah, rah, rah. This is what's called like sales affirmations. And so it's just going to be repeating things in your head because again, you want to help program your mind to look for success. And sometimes you have to put in external influencers on your brain to make it happen. So then while we fill this out, you guys are going to be filling out the daily sales tracker. You can do it just from memory and like best guesses. Don't stress too much about it. But did I already share my screen with you? Yeah, let me share my screen with you. Okie dokie. Here's my screen. Here we go.
I am mentally and physically prepared for whatever happens today. Every no is one step closer to my next yes. Every yes is more proof of my greatness as a salesperson. My funnel is always full and ready to fuel more sales. Today, I hear my customers so I can help my customers. I am a cold calling machine. I make every call count because it might be the call that really counts. I blow my quota out of the water every month. My quota is my company's goal. I have higher aspirations. I am a great salesperson. I am a successful salesperson. I am a financially abundant salesperson. I own my sales presentation skills. I trust my sales presentation skills. My sales presentation skills win deals for me. I believe in my product. I believe in myself. I believe I am really making a difference for my customers. Handling objections is my superpower. I am ready for the objections and I handle them like a rock star. Closing time is my favorite time. I always make a compelling case for my solution. I win deals because I am the best salesperson. I outwork and outthink my competitors until I am the obvious choice. I am mentally and physically prepared for whatever happens today. Every no is one step closer to my next yes. Every yes is more proof of my greatness as a salesperson. My funnel is always full and ready to fuel more sales. Today, I hear my customers so I can help my customers. I am a cold calling machine. I make every call count because it might be the call that really counts. I blow my quota out of the water every month. My quota is my company's goal. I have higher aspirations.
Nice. So what did you guys think about that? Have you guys ever listened to something like that, like sales affirmations?
No, I should never.
Nice. Because the thing is, we all have this constant self-talk that we do to ourselves, like, oh, I can't do this, or this is hard. And so the cool thing is when you listen to things like that, it's kind of like a song. When you listen to a song, it starts like repeating in your head. And so you have to listen to positive things like that. And you have to learn to have positive self-talk to be successful. Because trust me, dude, everybody in life is gonna be like, that's crazy. That's impossible. That's impossible. Everybody is always saying it's impossible, but then you do it. I've done it. Like there's so many things where people have said like, oh, that's impossible. And it's like, is it though? If I did it, is it impossible? Like if it's been done before, is it impossible, or are you just negative? So it's completely possible. Is it possible to go out there and make $20,000 a month selling pest control door to door? 100%. Are you going to work hard enough to make it happen? Are you going to train hard enough to make it happen? Whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, you're right. So I've got some good quick training here for you guys. We're just going to watch a couple more videos. So today we're going to be working on one of the most important, maybe the most important part of the entire sale. What do you guys think the most important part of the entire sales pitch is?
The service part?
Yeah, could be. In my opinion, it is the first 5 seconds of the pitch, because if you can't get past the first 5 seconds, you can't get to anything else. So you have to become a master at the icebreaker, at the introduction, at building rapport instantly. And so you have to, the first like 5 seconds, the first 3 seconds is super important. And if you can get off on the right foot, have a really good first impression, then it sets you up for the rest of it. And so we're going to watch a couple of these videos to help teach you guys about some of these things from some of the industry's best door-to-door salespeople.
All right, so ice breaking, you know, how do you get their attention? How do you?
Everyone understand what an icebreaker is before we go?
Mhm.
So it's like the first couple seconds, like, hey, you know, what's worse than a mosquito bite? A swarm of mosquitoes. You should use your pest control. I don't know, something like that. Just those first couple seconds where you build a rapport. These are icebreakers. Here's some examples.
Break their walls down right away. Let's break it down.
Yeah. Well, the first thing with ice breaking is that what I do is that
Hey,
I know the
meeting
4
right now.
steps to a sales talk. So my icebreaker usually come in with the approach. And it's like how I approach the door. My knock be a. So once I knock. Dun, 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 dun. So that friendly knock turned into the approach. When they get to the door, I bag back and I either wave, hello, happy Monday. I'm smiling because Chinese proverbs say you can't smile, you should open the store. But I'm reading my customer too, because the eyes is the window to the soul. And I know we uninvited guests, like they didn't call us over for dinner. So I'm happy, go lucky. I'm waving. All right, hello, happy Monday. Blame it on the neighbors. Like my approach is always, I'm using a referral. I'm using a neighbor. I ain't even get this part. Blame it on your neighbors. They said if I walk the country mile to make you smile, you will hear me out before you throw me out. Like whatever it's gonna do to get their attention. Once they laugh, that's the icebreaker. That's that trust. That's that trust. So their defense mechanism is down, because I noticed that when you go to a customer door, they automatically gonna have a defense mechanism if they don't know us, because we strangers. So that's how I usually break the ice. But I throw a lot of them out there. How much do a bear weigh? Oh, just enough to break the ice. Oh, happy Monday. You know, a lot of your neighbors been loving me like fat kids love cake. It's like different ones that I get, because what I do, I want to see you smile. You know, and once I got you to smile, I got you. So that's a lot of my icebreakers.
Any other good little icebreakers other than, you know, a lot of your neighbors? Any other?
Did you get your CDs? Yeah, you see these things right here? Did you get your CDs? Will you see the service? Like, and you know what I mean? It's just different ones. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they said you was harder to catch than my ex-wife boyfriend. You know, like either whatever I can do to get you to laugh. But what I did too is that I wrote down a lot of icebreakers. I write like 20 icebreakers. And then I will practice them in the mirror, and I'm sizing everybody up. Like if I get an older woman, I won't even, can you go get mom or dad? They said we can't talk to teenagers. You know,
So good.
I'm not gonna use that on a guy that comes to the door, look like he just woke up. Oh, I'm sorry to bother you, Dad. I know you too short for a long conversation, so I'm gonna be brief and brilliant, and I'm out your hair like shampoo. You know, I'm like, you don't even gotta buy nothing. Like one of my favorite icebreakers, you don't even gotta buy nothing. Once they hear that, I don't gotta buy that. Okay, let me see what he got. Nah, I'm a finesse, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like different ones, but I'm reading my customers. If it's a lady that comes to the door with the kids, oh my goodness, why is everybody so nice? Now, I know you're real busy, Mom, because you got kids. Now, one thing you love about my product is that this is safe around kids on like Pee Wee Herman. It means EPA, OSHA, USDA. I'm going into that. They're going to laugh a little bit. Or, you know, I ask them real fast. Like, well, do you know Miss Susan? Yeah, because how many kids you got, by the way? Okay, well, she got 8. Man, you gotta catch up, just to, just to
Yeah.
like, so it's just different ways that I break the ice. Cause I know I wouldn't approach Sam how I will approach Susan. I won't approach Susan how I will approach this elderly lady. So it's all different. It's different stroke for different folks.
Love that. So take some of those lines, go learn research, go create some of your own lines and come up, like you said, with a list of 20 icebreakers.
Nice. So what do you guys think about that?
Definitely good.
It's so true. You have to build a friendship with them. Was someone else going to say something?
No, I just had, yeah, it was good.
Nice. Because trust me, like, it's not like, oh my gosh, like you have a pest control service. Like there are people out there who generally need pest control service, but even if they want pest control and need pest control, that doesn't mean they're going to buy it from you. If you come off wrong on the door and just come off like they might not buy from you. I've totally seen it. I've gone back to houses that other people have knocked and they've been like, yeah, I just didn't want to sign up with that guy. Like, and then I signed them up because I build friendship with them. So that's the subtle skill that you're developing, is being able to make a friend within a couple seconds. What do you guys think the number one principle to make a friend is?
Hmm. I don't
No.
know, the way you smile, I don't know, your posture.
Perfect. The way you smile, you're just like, they just answer and you're like, hey, how's it going? Good. Sorry to bug you. That's just kind of like an icebreaker I do, because, hey, how's it going? Good. Sorry to bug you. Just passing by because I'm sure you know Nancy right here. Is this your house? Man, you're killing it. Good job. And then like I give him a little fist bump. But just hitting that with a lot of energy to kind of like get things moving. I trust me, if you go out there and you're real just like, hey, how's it going? Good, my name's, with Romex Pest Control, and you're like, your energy isn't there, you need to transfer your enthusiasm to them. So you do have to have some pop to it. So, give it everything you got. That's what I would always repeat inside my head. Like every door, I'd be like, I am so tired. I've been here since 9 this morning. It's 5 o'clock. I'm exhausted. But every door, I would just like, okay, give it everything you got. And be like, hey, how's it going? Because like I said in that affirmation video, like give every call all your energy, because you never know which one is going to be the one. So, and like it said at the end, it said to write down some good icebreakers. It's good to have just like, so you're not like, oh, trying to invent an icebreaker on the door while they're opening it. It's the same as anything. You have all the time in the world to prepare for that second. So just writing down a couple ones that you can use on all of them is really important, just to have something like kind of fresh. Obviously, a great icebreaker is just like, for starting off, what we teach you. Hi, how are you? Good. But with a lot of smile. That's a great icebreaker. Hi, how are you? Good. I'm the area manager for Romex Pest Control. Tomorrow, I'm going to be over here next door with Nancy Smith, James Porter on the corner, another 10 of your neighbors. But it's all that in first little couple seconds, hitting with a lot of smiles is important, because that's what will set you up for success. So I hope you guys are taking notes. Couple icebreakers. I sent you guys like a list last night, so I don't know if you remember, we're talking about technology. So I typed into chat GBT, hey, give me 10 icebreakers for on the door, for door-to-door sales, for for pest control in a residential neighborhood. And it was just like knock knock, who's there? Not bugs. Once you try our pest control service. Nah, I'm just kidding with you. Hey, how you doing? Good. I don't know if you know Nancy Smith. Okay, tomorrow I'll be here with everybody. I'm with Romex. I'm the area manager. I'm mainly just getting a lot of the little wolf spiders and rodents because of the crazy weather we've been having. If I can help you with everybody tomorrow, I'm doing it for super cheap. Does somebody have like a good generic icebreaker that they use? Like, let's try like a like one of my favorite ones is they knock and I say, "Hi, how are you?" And they say, "Good." And I say, I don't know if you're doing good. It looks like you're doing fantastic. I mean, this is your house, right? They're like, "Awesome, congratulations." And I give them a little fist bump. I was like, "Man, you're definitely winning in life." And that I love that one because it compliments them. It kind of like is a joke. They start laughing. So maybe we'll just practice that one. Like, Skylar, give me like a quick little icebreaker. Knock, knock, knock. Hi, how you doing? Let's do the quick little role play. Hey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
You know, you got a good looking house here. Looks better than a lot of people's.
Nice. That was good. The way that I make it like kind of like a joke, so I'm like, I don't know if you're
Yeah.
doing it seems more like you're doing fantastic. You're doing great. I mean, this is your house, right? They're like, yeah. They're like, yeah, you're doing fantastic. Good job. Beautiful looking house. So like, do you get the joke? Why don't you try doing that one back?
I use the lawn a lot, like, because people down here, they take care of their lawn. So I use like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that works. Hey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
You do the lawn yourself or you have somebody take care of it? I would say it looks amazing.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah, I do it myself actually.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Nice.
And then I just kind of roll into it.
Yeah, sounds good. Ruth, what you got?
Knock, knock.
Hey, what? Who's there?
Hi, how are you doing?
Good.
Wow, you're doing fantastic. You're killing it with this house.
No, thanks. Yeah. How can I help you? And then that's typically what they'll say after that. Like, oh, thanks. How can I help you? And then they'll be more like open rather than like close. Marquise, let's hear your little icebreaker, the way you're going to build an instant friend, which is smiling and a compliment are the best ways to build a friend. Hey, what's up?
Hey, how you doing today?
Good.
That's good. Look like you're doing fantastic. I love your house.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
How can I help you? Yep, so that's how it goes. Caleb, you're going to be in a lot of new build stuff today. So people are proud of the house that they just bought and everything. So complimenting them, like it's a big accomplishment to buy a house. So let's see what you got.
Nah,
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. I can't get over how nice your house is. You work. Anyways, sorry to take your time. My name's Caleb.
Nice. You broke up a little bit. You said I can't get over what your house was.
Yeah, how nice it is.
Nice. Yeah. Sounds good. I mean, it's a subtle, the intro, those first 5 seconds is like a subtle thing, like, because you want to also like make sure that you're not coming off as like, just salesy too, like just a normal, like, oh yeah, sure. You want to try to find something that you're genuinely impressed with that you can compliment them on. And so I'll be like, hey, how's it going? Good. Sorry to bug you. Oh, that's a cool planter you got there. Nice to like that. And then I'll just kind of continue. I'll just be like, I don't know if you know Nancy Smith over here. And they'll be like, what? I'll just throw, I don't try to emphasize too much. I just kind of throw it out. I'll be like, knock, knock, like, knock, knock. Hey, how's it going? Good. Beautiful house you got here. Good job. I don't know if you know Nancy Smith, but it also kind of shows like that you are kind of like, it's like a boss could compliment, like a female boss could compliment a employee's like blouse or something, but it might be kind of weird for an employee to compliment the boss's blouse, like just because of like social, like he came in and was like, oh, that's a good looking blouse you got there, boss. Like but it's okay for a boss to be like, oh, that's a nice looking blouse, and like throw out a compliment. It shows that you're a confident person, that you're able to compliment somebody. Like a teacher is going to compliment a kid's shoes, but a kid's not going to compliment a teacher's shoes. And so, nice, good stuff. So rapport. Here's a quick little video on rapport.
All right, so now we're going to talk about building rapport, right? So the first step is to just make a friend. So talk about some of the things you do to create this rapport to get farther in conversation.
Yeah, well, the first thing I do is I don't bring up the product. I let them bring up the product. When you know when you build a good rapport, because they either say this, well, what you out here doing again? I thought you never asked. But before it gets to that point, I'm talking about everything for the product. I would knock on your door. I spend the first 15 minutes just getting to know you. Hey, how's it going? How you doing? What's your name, by the way? Oh, Susan. And I'm definitely calling your name. Susan, yeah, you know Scott? Yeah. He loved it. He actually loved my sense of humor, my tenacity, and he said that you was cooler than the other side of the pillow. Oh, what kind of dog is that, by the way? You know, now I'm getting to find out what kind of dog. Oh, this is such and such. Oh, yeah, how long you been in the area? Well, I'm from Detroit, Michigan. You ever been there? Oh, I've been there. You know, then we start talking about, oh, what kind of sport? I'm bringing up everything except for the product. You got a flag, you got a Dallas Cowboy. Oh, how about them Cowboys? Yeah, this is the best thing since Emmitt Smith. You know, now I'm talking about the Cowboys. Whatever you like, I love. You know what I'm saying? Then when I get back to Detroit, I'm a Lions fan. But if I'm in Texas right now and you a Dallas Cowboy, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan too. We in Miami, you a Dolphins. Oh, I love the Dolphins. We in Chicago, you love the Bulls. Oh, how about Michael Jordan? I'm everything you like. I'm building that rapport. So that way, once you get to love me, now you want to see what I'm doing. Oh, so what you out here doing? I thought you never asked, but it built that up. So like for the first team, so for anybody that's watching this, what you want to do is you want to not talk about your product for like you want to make a friend first. You make a friend. And there's different ways to make a friend. You know what I'm saying? Flattery. Oh my God, your house is bigger than my whole neighborhood. My house so small in Detroit, you got to run outside to change your mind. That's like one of my favorite lines. You can have the nastiest yard. Oh my goodness, your house looked like it was on Better Homes and Garden. You got your front yard look like a golf course. You got the green thumb. Yeah, well, I got a brown one. Like, you know, I'm just like, so it's just that I'm just building a rapport, just flattering you. Because like, just imagine, this person could have been having a bad day. She probably been around her husband all day and he haven't said one good thing. And then you come in and just flattering her. Or she probably she probably just got bad news, her kids, you know, like anything, you know, you got to remember, these people got a life just like us. So that's what I do. I try to take my shoes off and put their shoes on. Like if this was me, would I sell myself? Would you sell? If I'm at the door, would you be selling yourself? So that's how I build my rapport with people. I try to get them to like me real fast. And how I get them to like me is that I found out about my customer. They'll teach you how to sell them yourself.
Love that. Love that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I was with Rashad the other day, knocking over here, and I knock on the door, and this guy's like, "Oh, we got home team. Yeah, they're good. All this stuff." And exactly like what he said, we just spent like 10 minutes just kind of getting to know each other, and like I was complimenting him and listening and just listening. And I didn't even explain the service. I barely explained the price at all. I just kind of slipped in there like, oh, you know, one of my favorite parts about Home Team is how easy they make it to stop their service. You just go right to their website right here and you just kind of send them a message by pushing this button and it's over. And then he like just kind of listened to me, but we just kept talking about whatever. And then at the end, he's like, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Did you need like a card or something? Like, I didn't talk anything about the sale. I was just like, oh, we're just local, this and that. Oh, they're a good company for sure. We started chatting, just building a friend. I mean, does that make sense why it'd be easier to sell someone if you've spent a couple minutes like making a friend? You guys have any thoughts about that? Nice. And so in the sales process, so it's pretty much the same. I mean, don't be afraid to spend as much time as you want in that icebreaker stage. You know, there's the 5 stages to the intro, that icebreaker stage. So you're like, hey, how's it going? Point out some things, try to get a natural conversation rolling where you're finding out about them, they're finding out about you. You're like, yeah, I haven't been doing this job that long. I'm kind of nervous out here. You know, I'm in school, I just graduated, I'm doing this, I'm from here. You're telling them about yourself, and you're like, well, what are you selling actually? Oh yeah, thanks for asking. So and then you're I'm the area manager for Romex Pest Control. So what I do out here is I've got 10 customers I'm already taking care of. I need to fill up 2 more spots. Main issues we've been having is a lot of spiders because of the field over here. For anyone that I can take care of to fill up those 2 spots, I can do it for super cheap. What's super cheap? Oh yeah, how many square feet was this house? But it's just natural at that point. You're not like pushing it. So good stuff. Feel free to jump with thoughts. So then he talks more about that. Okay, and then I got one more quick video because we don't want to keep this going. So this is one. So I'm just going to show this one. Watch this.
You could spend all day reading a book and learning and listening to podcasts, but if you don't get your butt off the couch and get in the field and actually go grind, you're never going to make it. I know a lot of people that know everything, but aren't willing to put in the work and time it takes to be the top performer. So we actually have an entire course going through best practices and strategies to take you from maybe a subpar work ethic to a 10. But it's not me that's going to hold your hand and pull you out of bed to actually get you in the field. That's on you. That's got to be you that's got to be willing to work your butt off to go get the results that you really want to get. Make sure to take the work ethic course seriously, but it's not going to get you off the couch. It's going to teach you the practices and principles it takes to get you in the field and be a top performer.
Nice. Yep. It ain't nothing to it but to do it. That's it. Just get out there and do it. Sounds good. Goals. What is everyone's goals for the day?
2.
2. Nice. Put us all 2 on that board. You can totally do it. Ruth, how's the switchover pitch coming?
Better than I expected, actually. It's going okay.
Nice. And then Marquise and I went out yesterday, closed a sale. He's going out there today by himself. Marquise, what's your goal for today?
Sir.
I want to try to at least make like 10 sales today.
Nice, yeah, at least, you know.
Really a good plan.
Nice. With the type of persistence you have, I wouldn't be surprised if you did. I had this guy, he was 17, he went to church with me. He just was super not afraid to ask stuff and like super persistent and just like, yeah. Like he would always ask me for stuff and he would just go to the customers and just be like, come on, let's just do it, please. It was just like, he sold 7 in a day. Like 17-year-old kid walking around making bank. So that's all it is. It's just build a friend with them, let them know your story. You're not asking for anything. You're asking for like $30 a month, dude. Why drop $30 a month if I go to Taco Bell? Like you're not asking for anything. It is not a financial burden you're asking them for. You're helping them with pest control. So get out there, make a bunch of friends, offer the service, and chase your dreams. Cool. Well, I'm past my time. So feel free to text me, call me, let me know. Probably going to try to get out there with a couple of you guys a day. But let's start making those sales, hitting those numbers so we can become assistant team leaders and team leaders. Let's do it. It's always good to have like a team chant. We'll work on that one. But just like MD2D M on me, MD2D M on 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, MD2D M on me, MD2D M on 3. 1, 2, 3, MD2D M. Whew. Something like that, you know. Anyways, we'll get it going. Have a good day, guys. We'll talk to you later. Peace out.